since Andromeda has come out, what you're doing is your ad spend is basically funneled to this group of users in a cloud, when the cloud is essentially just your business's cloud and your business manager inside of Meta. Also, an extremely similar structure inside of the Performance Max engine and the demand engine inside of Google, which is the same engine.
We're talking about ad account here, like the entire ad account, not like a campaign or an ad set or anything like that. We're talking about the entire ad account, which has been trained on that pixel for a long period of time, correct?
And it's almost like your entire website. So now, remember like 5 years ago when me, you, and I think Cosm were all joking around, we're like, soon Meta and Google is going to be like, give me your website, give me your credit card, and I'm off to the races. Well, we're very close to being there, where it's like, give me your website, and i.e. I'll put a pixel on it, and then give me your credit card and also your creative, and I will just do the rest. We're sort of in that ecosystem now. So it kind of snuck up on us. Today is going to be, we're talking about something that I've kind of coined as the sticky pixel. The reason why I've coined it the sticky pixel is because with the new updates in Andromeda and Gem, the way that the audiences now function inside of Meta is more like a core group of users rather than a campaign testing creative on new users, on new ads. So what we've figured out through the tier 11 data suite is like pretty much the best way to prove it. And we've actually disproved some meta reps in real time, which was fantastic because the meta reps sometimes, regurgitate things that might be 6 months, 1 or 2 years old, and meta is actually moving faster than the reps can keep up, which is really why you're all here. This is what we're finding.
You've got a really good one with one of your private company accounts that I'm like, oh my God, she's really good.
We got direct access to the actual meta engineers, which I'm like, I just lucked out, kind of like how I found my wife, right place at the right time. So if I can trick them to stick around, I'm good at that.
Don't cheat on her. Don't cheat on her.
Right. No, she's my only wife and meta rep.
That's good. That's right. Two constants that you're never going to get rid of. Excellent.
Exactly right. So here's kind of what we're finding. And I've dubbed this the sticky pixel because it seems that is the best way to describe this. So this is representative of an audience that you have been building inside of Meta for like the last 6 months, 2 years, 10 years, 3 days, whatever it may be. But since Andromeda has come out, what you're doing is your ad spend is basically funneled to this group of users in a cloud, when the cloud is essentially just your business's cloud and your business manager inside of Meta. Also, an extremely similar structure inside of the Performance Max engine and the demand engine inside of Google, which is the same engine. The only difference between Performance Max and Demand Gen is search and shopping is not included in Demand Gen, at least from the shopping network, but the feed shopping items are. So they are very, very similar.
We're talking about ad account here, like the entire ad account, not like a campaign or an ad set or anything like that. We're talking about the entire ad account, which has been trained on that pixel for a long period of time, correct?
And it's almost like your entire website. So now, remember like 5 years ago when me, you, and I think Cosm were all joking around, we're like, soon Meta and Google is going to be like, give me your website, give me your credit card, and I'm off to the races. Well, we're very close to being there, where it's like, give me your website, and i.e. I'll put a pixel on it, and then give me your credit card and also your creative, and I will just do the rest. We're sort of in that ecosystem now. So it kind of snuck up on us. And what we're seeing is that if you wanted to take a campaign that is targeting like a core group of people that you are targeting, let's just say this campaign A is here, and this campaign A is now targeting all of these people in this audience here. If you develop a new campaign B down here, people believe that a new campaign, new ad set, new creative is going to go find new users. And what we're actually finding out is this also just kind of goes into the same realm. So where we're starting to see some inefficiencies in things like creative testing and new campaign, new campaign and new ad set growth that is independent from the original ad set, original creative, is sort of now blends together. And your campaigns or your ad sets or your creative, the new ones that you're uploading, is now just the next evolution of communication to the users that are kind of stuck in your audience because you have a sticky pixel. Your pixel is now sticky to these users, which means Meta is going to do everything it can to keep them there. It's trying to not let them go. In fact, they're doing everything they can to ensure that a new campaign doesn't go to a new audience. And that is the generative ads model. That is explaining how the user base that is interacting with your ads sort of have a AI built in on their end that says, because Ralph looked at this, liked this, comment this, clicked on this, watched this more than once, re-engaged with it, liked it, commented, shared it with a friend, etc., your user feedback as to how you're interacting with those ads is what is going to show you more or less from that industry, not the company, but all companies in that industry, because of the targeting that you're portraying to Meta.
Right.
You click on a shoe ad, you're going to get shoe ads. You click on a bicycle ad, you're going to get bicycle ads from everyone. We've all experienced that. Instagram and Facebook both do it the same way because they're the same network.
I'm assuming that you are assuming that the pixel has an infinite lifespan.
Yeah.
I remember there was a point in time where it degrades after a certain period of time. So you're basically saying that the pixel that a user's click from 5 years ago is still in this cloud in the ad account, like it's an infinite lifespan.
Yeah. And they almost seem like there's traffic that always moves into this cloud and traffic that always moves out of the cloud.
Okay.
So essentially, these are people that are like new, just finding out about you, who you are, and they're on their way in. And then whatever happens in here, either buy, die, or unsubscribe, and then they move out and they start heading in an opposite direction. And this is a moving average. So it almost is like the more ad spend, the more people that we're bringing in, the less people that are moving out, because it is re-engaging them more, because you have higher ad spend, higher frequency, more creative, more engagement. So what we're seeing here is that the way that we have to structure our creative and our ad spend is now about, well, what is the next thing that you're going to talk to in this core group of audiences here that you have built? And this is a much different way of thinking than, well, let's test that ad versus this ad, or let's test that campaign versus this campaign, or that ad set or this ad set, or that targeting, this targeting.